Audacity has to be on.
because of its pink color.
Drunk person.
Guess what? I fooled myself.
Let's start, okay? Ready? What's up, everyone? This is Kevin and Monica from AdvancedMixology.com, and welcome to the Pour and Play podcast. In this show, we'll be talking to the world's best bartenders, alcohol enthusiasts, and business owners to discuss their journey, inspiration, challenges, and strategies they use to become successful in their respective fields, so that the rest of us can do the same.
Whether you're looking to learn more about alcohol knowledge like us, know more about the bar industry, or just hear some good stories, then this is the show for you. In this episode, we will talk about advanced mixology, who we are, and how we became a part of this awesome company. For everyone who's listening, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, guys. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with Advanced Mixology, it is one of the most popular blogs, mixology blogs in North America. So, if you're looking for different recipes and various tips and tricks to take your home bartending skills to the next level, then visit us at www.advancedmixology.com. We also sell products that are affordable and high quality. Our copper mugs are designed to make creating Moscow Mule cocktails easier than ever before, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on it. I can't believe this successful company started with two best friends, some drinks, and copper mugs. If you want to learn more, we might have the founders of Advanced Mixology in the show at one point, so stay tuned. Punit and Uday both have started something amazing, and we are proud to be part of this. So, by the way, Monica, how did you become part of Advanced Mixology?
I joined AM in the most unexpected way. That time, I was under a lot of pressure and I was telling myself that I wanted to be productive. And I was really worried because it was difficult to find jobs that were both aligned with what I love, what would make me happy. Although it may
Mm.
seem odd, I came across a job posting at Facebook while I was randomly scrolling on it, and my subconscious is whispering me like, "You need to get that job." Then I quickly applied up until the day I got an email confirmation that I was accepted. That exact day really changed my life, and up until now, I'm still on cloud nine because I never did expected that I have been given this huge opportunity. And if only you guys know, this is my dream job. So yeah, I believe that you two had an interesting journey before you came here, Kevin. How about you? How did you become a part of advanced mixology, and how far did this change your life?
I actually joined Advanced Mixology just like you. It was from an FB post, but months prior to that, my wife Claire also joined Advanced Mixology as a content manager. Then I applied in February this year, just this year, and I became part of the company. I have nothing but good things to say about my journey here, from a content manager now to a podcast host and also a YouTuber. So I'm very blessed to be in this company, and I think the opportunities that were given to me. So I'm very happy.
Oh, that's amazing. I realized that we really have come this far, and it's something that we really need to be grateful for. So,
I agree.
what is your favorite thing about it? Like, what are the things that you realized in working here that struck you the most?
Well, imagine having freedom. You're working, but you're still having the creative freedom to do whatever you want. Do things as you see fit. Of course, within boundaries or still part of what the vision is for advanced mixology. So yeah, I'm very happy that I still get to keep my decisions and whatever direction I would want to do. They support us. Jeff and Punit also support how we do things, especially with our podcast and our YouTube as well. So, which is it's a very good thing for like a boss to support you 100%. I've never had that, and I've been working a while. I'm already 32, so I've had a lot of experience with different bosses and different types. How about you, Mon? What can you say is like your favorite thing about being a podcast host or being part of advanced mixology in general?
Well, in general, working in advanced mixology is like flexible for me since I have a lot of responsibilities here at home, like helping my
Mm,
parents out and, of course, school.
yeah,
And the fact that I get to spend a lot of time with them is like one achievement for me. At the same time, I'm doing my dream job.
that's true. Being here in advanced mixology means that we're also at home. So
Yeah.
I get to do a lot of things. I get to play with my dogs. I get to have time with my wife, my family. It's a very well-rounded job, to be honest. So I'm very blessed to be here. Now, at the stage of your life right now, I know you're a college student. What can you say is your proudest moment or accomplishment? Do you have that already right now, or
Yes, well, so far, my greatest accomplishment is to be here, and the feeling of giving yourself the sense of fulfillment that you'll be able to do what you want to do, and the idea that I'm making my mom and dad proud, like
that's good?
making them feel happy because I'm doing my dream job, is one of the greatest achievement for me so far. So, how about you? What is your greatest achievement? Like apart from working here, what's the proudest
Mm,
moment that you think you can inspire our audience?
well, to be honest, I'm gonna talk a bit about my educational background. I'm a computer engineer, so I have never tried having being a part of having to work as a computer engineer. I'm a programmer, but I was never able to do that as I went to Dubai. I had different experiences with people. As people would say, I'm like a jack of all trades because I know a lot of things, but I'm not a master of anything. What I can say is my greatest accomplishment right now. Uh, I started in the online world 2017. I was a writer for a different company. I could say, other than being a part or being a podcast host, which is one of my bucket lists, another thing I'm proud of is I was able to create one of the apps here in the Philippines or in Cebu. It's called Best of Cebu. So it's one of those things that I'm proud of that no one can take away from me. So I can really say that I'm proud of it. I saw how it was designed. I made the design myself. So yeah, I'm very proud of that.
Well, we should really be proud of ourselves, but of course, let's stay humble.
Of course, yeah, being humble is also the thing. And yeah, again, being a podcast host is one thing, and a YouTuber another thing as well. No, I don't think anyone can say, not a lot of people can say, "Yo, I'm being paid as a podcast host." Not everyone can say, "Yo, I'm being paid as a YouTube content
Mhm.
creator."
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very proud of that too.
Going back to Punit and Uday's story, do you have a best friend or someone you consider your best friend? If yes, have you tried like doing something together and turned out to be the most amazing thing that happened to you?
Yes, I do. I'm very friendly, so I have a couple of close friends, like really best friends. But one person that I consider my brother and also my best friend is RJ. He's my classmate from college, and we worked together. We've been friends since first year college because we were classmates. So earlier I said about creating an app for Best of Cebu and Sunstar Cebu here. It was because of him. Sunstar was his client. So without him, I would have never gotten the opportunity to design. So yeah, me and RJ did something. We were able to create Best of Cebu, the app. I was able to create the design for it so that people who are not from here can look at the app and say, okay, this place is actually part of Best of Cebu. So this probably is a good place to eat, good place to go to for services and stuff like that. So yeah, how about you, Mon? Do you have a best friend right now, or is your boyfriend your best friend? Who's your
Well,
best friend?
honestly, I don't consider someone as my best friend. It's like I'm an all-around person. I become friends with whoever, like we're the same vibes.
Mm, I get you.
And I don't want to have a lot of friends. Instead, I want to have quality over quantity.
I believe that too. Because right now I have different friends for different things, different parts of my life. I like to game, so I have friends for gaming. I like to drink, I have friends for drinking, things like that. So I get where you're coming from. But that's awesome, Monica. Now, we'll stop for our like personal stuff and let's talk about liquor. On a scale of 1 to 10, how experienced would you say you are when it comes to drinking alcohol?
To be honest, Kevin, don't laugh at me. I'd rate myself too because I only drank twice. Well, how ironic is that? Because I'm working in advanced mixology where the nature of this company is alcohol and I only have a little experience, but I'm thankful that they allowed noob drinkers here to continue. Well, I only drank tequila and gin, and the reason why I was frightened and that I didn't repeat drinking alcohol was because I remembered I drank that gin because of its pink color. And
Wow.
because I love pink, I thought it's cute and it wouldn't make me drunk. But guess what? I fooled myself and I almost called God like, please. I still wanted to live and I don't want to puke all over the bathroom. And after that day, I swear, I didn't want to try it anymore. Well, how about
Oh my
you? I bet you're on the scale of 11. Joking, but seriously, how experienced are you and what kind of a drunk person are you?
god. Drunk person. Okay, so yeah, I've had experience with alcohol, but I don't consider it a 10, maybe a 5. 5 because I only drink beer. I've recently, since I got accepted in advanced mixology, I started drinking cocktails because my wife, bless her, she knows how to cook and create these kinds of drinks. She would
Wow, she's
create
really a
cocktails.
white material.
Yeah, she's the best, like hands down. But she knows how to create cocktails. Even before when we were in our apartment, we just got married. She created a drink. I don't know what it was, but it was coffee based. She Coffee based, I think, because it was hot. Then it had alcohol in it. When I had friends try it, someone actually said, "If anything happens to me, blame them," because he was already drunk. But yeah, so I drank a few cocktails, maybe 4 or 5 cocktails. I really don't know, but that's why I can say I'm 5, and I'm willing 4 or 5, and I'm willing to step up my game. I want to be at the 10. Like I want to know what it means to to drink margaritas. I've heard of margaritas,
Mhm.
daiquiris, but I've never tried them. But I think you should first. You should try daiquiris first
Well,
and
I'll try on it.
margaritas.
But really, I thought you're really on a scale of 11.
No,
So, have you tried Moscow Mule and what cocktails have you tasted? And, which one is your favorite?
I've not tried Moscow Mule, by the way. But if I was
Mm-hmm.
given the chance, if there's a bar here in Cebu, by the way, I'm from Cebu. She's from Bulacan. If there's a bar in Cebu that will serve Moscow Mules, why not? I'll try. I don't get drunk anyway. Well, I have never been drunk first. Right now, I haven't. I'm proud to say, and some people might say, that's load of BS, but really, I haven't been drunk. Maybe because I have a big stomach, so I love to eat while I drink. So that's why I don't get drunk. So yeah, cocktails that I've tasted. I don't know the names. I know of one, which is the White Russian, and my wife added like peanut butter in it. It was a hot drink as well, but it tasted good. She also did uh, just this Sunday, just like lately, she created a drink for me and my friends. It was really good. It tasted like chocolate milk, but you know that
Yeah.
it tasted like Bailey's. It tasted like Bailey's. You should try that, by the way, because it's not that strong of alcohol, which is dangerous, by the way. So you have to be careful. So yeah, I know you haven't drank anything, but maybe right now you've already had a list. Do you have a list of possible cocktails you want to try?
Well, what you've tasted is possibly what I want to taste too.
Yeah,
And
it's actually
probably
really
I'm
good.
really excited.
Yeah, you should really try one. I swear,
Hmm.
I don't think you'll have so bad of a time. You'll enjoy it. I swear, you'll have a good time. So since you haven't drank a lot, let's talk about maybe food. What is the most unusual kind of food you've ever had?
One of the most unusual drink that I've tasted is the colorless gelatin. Here in the Philippines, we call it gulaman. And
Ah, gulaman. Okay.
yeah, its typical color is light brown, and a lot of Filipinos keep coming back for it because it tastes like honey and it's so refreshing. However, when I was in Manila, I came to this street vendor and asked her to give me a cup of what she's selling. I thought it was water, but when I tasted it, it's sweet and so much refreshing than plain water. And she
Mm.
told me that it's one of the most famous street food or drink that people buy from her. Well, if you have a chance to taste it, no wonder you'll keep on coming back. And how about you? What was your weirdest drink or food you've tasted?
Mm, I don't know if you can actually did this to myself. Okay, so me and my wife love to watch movies, right? So every night, or not every night, like every time we would watch movies at home, we usually order in like McDonald's. So I would put like order cheeseburger,
Mhm.
then I ordered ice cream, hot fudge sundae. I would take a bite of the burger and like put the ice cream there inside. So I don't know if you count that as the most unusual food, but yeah, I count that as unusual because I don't know of a lot of people who do that. So yeah, I guess that's it for
Well,
me.
I love to taste that too, Kevin. So, enough about alcohol. Let's talk about you. Which of the five senses would you say is your strongest?
Mm, I have two of the five senses that are in like tied. Like sorry,
Mm-hmm.
I moved the microphone. Sorry, so I moved. I have two of the senses. One is like hearing. I'm very particular with sound. When it comes to like music and stuff like that, I can really hear like odd things in the sound.
Yeah.
I can also hear like I don't know. I'm weird that way. That's why I love music. That's why my setup is all mostly about music. Then I also it's tied with my eyes, a sense of sight as well, because I'm very particular with a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I think it also stems down for me being very I love to design. I'm also very OC, so I get
Yeah.
to see like different things, different little things that would irritate my eye. So when we were painting our room, just like recently, I had to take the brush from the painter because he didn't do a good job. I had to
Mm-hmm.
repaint it myself. Yeah, that's how OC I am. How about you, Mon? What are your like top sense, top two, top three senses that you use?
Well, apart from that five senses, well, my strongest would be my sense of hearing. Well, I don't mean that I love to listen to gossips or eavesdrop when someone is talking about something. It's just my hearing senses is very sensitive. I know this
Mm.
is weird, but even when people are like talking a bit far away from me with their really low voices, I still can hear it from afar. I feel like it's my superpower.
Wow, that's dangerous. You're like the queen of gossip then, because you
Oh
can hear like the
no.
littlest things.
It's just I'm very sensitive.
That's okay. Yeah, me too. I'm not that sensitive. Like if
Hmm.
people are like talking really low, I can't hear them. But like, wow, that's a great superpower. Anyway, Mon, since the election just
Hmm.
finished here in the Philippines, if you were a ruler of your own country, what would be the first law you would introduce?
If I were to be a president of my own country, one thing that quickly comes in my mind is a law where farmers would be given the utmost priority. I'll call my law Rising Your Future. And since for some places, farmers aren't given the proper care, like they're underpaid, no matter how difficult their work is, they're not receiving much incentives, and this law will like give them the care and the treatment that they deserve, such as give them extra allowances, free scholarship for their families, and give them the farming tools or machines where they can easily do their job without staying in the sun for almost a whole day. Kevin, farmers really do touch my heart because I think if it wasn't for them, what would we eat? And the simple ingredients for the products we consume, like alcohol, specifically wine or beer, the finest ingredients came from their hard work. If you were to be a leader in your country, Kevin, what is the best law that you think would be the best for your people?
I think for me it's proper pay. As you know, people who are working like as farmers, as you said, farmers or people who are working in labor,
Yeah.
they don't get paid very well. They get paid like what, 400 pesos a day. This is really low, by the way, guys.
Yes.
It's like less than $10 a day, and that's a full 8 hours day of work. So yeah, I would really propose a law that would help increase and stabilize more of the payments for everyone, because not everyone has the opportunity to work at nice companies, or to work at or to graduate school and be able to work in a firm or in different tech companies that pay well. So yeah, I would really do my best to find a way for that the money that people will receive is equal, not equal, but like
Yeah.
standardized and better than what they receive now. How can you feed your family for like 400 or 500 pesos or like $10 a day?
It's not
Like it's
enough.
it's
Yeah.
very hard. It's not enough.
Mhm.
It's really not enough. So yeah.
It's really heartbreaking to see people like they're doing their job really well and their hard work isn't reciprocated, right?
That's true. I agree. It breaks my heart knowing that like guards, janitors, farmers are like paid really less and they work the hardest.
It's like one day when I will be given a wish, I would like to wish that they would be given the job they really deserve and that they
Mm-mm.
can feed all of their families was
That's
waiting
true.
for them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's not easy, guys. It's really not easy.
So Kevin, how many languages do you speak?
Hmm. I speak English, so that's one. I speak English. I speak vernacular Bisaya, so that's our local language here. I speak Tagalog, and I speak a bit of Chinese, just a little bit. Like
Mhm.
I can count numbers. I can say my name in Chinese because I was brought up in a. I was brought up. No, sorry, not brought up in a Chinese environment. I was in a Chinese school,
Mhm.
so yeah, I was able to learn Chinese. I had to learn Chinese. It was part of the curriculum. How about you? Do you know a lot of languages?
When I was in high school, our professor was a priest and he taught us a Latin language, but that time I felt like it was really boring. You know, it was like he was teaching and I was like hearing only a buzzing sound. So that whole time was just, what kind of language is this? I don't need this at all. So yeah. But ironically, I got a 96 grade for a
Wow,
Latin class.
and that was still buzzing sound, guys. Imagine
Yeah.
if she was able to really participate.
Yeah, maybe I'll get 100 score.
Yeah, but that's very impressive. Latin is like
Hmm.
a different language, like a whole different language. Chinese is like okay, more a lot of Filipinos, not a lot, but maybe some Filipinos learn Chinese, but Latin is like a whole different thing.
Yeah,
That's
Latin
very
is like
impressive.
a general. I like a general or a universal language where
Universal. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but damn, that's very impressive one. Okay. So Mon, uh for you, what song would you say best sums you up?
Hmm. The song that would best sum me up is "Up All Night" by One Direction. If you know
Wow.
Kevin, I'm a fan of One Direction a couple of years ago, and way back in 2015, I attended their concert in Manila. It was
You're
called
really a fan.
the Ultra Manila Tour, and
Mm.
I can say that it was really the best night of my life. You hear fans screaming, it gets you goosebumps, and of course, seeing your idol perform on stage and like it was like I'm dreaming for a couple of hours. So yeah, Up All Night is my favorite song, and since I wanted to stay up all night,
Wow. So I can't imagine you like jumping around in 2015. You're like, how old were you then? I think 17, I think.
I was
17?
15 years old.
Oh, yeah, 15. Yeah, because you're 22. So
Yeah.
15 years old. Imagine you're jumping like, yeah, One Direction. Oh my God.
So
Okay, so
right after that it was our exam, and it's like I can't concentrate because I remembered that night.
wow.
It's like post
Oh my God.
concert anxiety.
Yeah, but at least that's a very good experience, like seeing your idols.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I would
Yes.
really want to watch like I love music, so like I have many artists that I would want to see. Uh, maybe Ed Sheeran. I would
Yeah,
really
he's
wanted to
awesome.
see Ed
Mm-hmm.
Sheeran live. I was supposed to go. Me and Claire was supposed to go in Dubai at one point. I think Ed Sheeran or was it Adam Levine?
Yeah.
Someone, one of those. But we love their music. We weren't able to go because we were very busy. But it would have been an awesome opportunity if they were to come here in the Philippines. We will do our best to go to Manila because that's the problem. Every concert is in Manila. It's not here.
Yes.
If it was here in Cebu, it's easy, but Manila's like a plane ride away, so that's like additional on top of your ticket.
So when Ed Sheeran was is there in Cebu, it's like you're one of the fanboys up there, like
Yes, I'm gonna
screaming.
just gonna jump. Yeah, multiply, divide. For me, the song that relates to me the most would be Katy Perry's "Roar." I know it sounds very weird, but like I like the song. It depicts like being strong. Like
Yeah.
even with adversity, you still stand up and be strong and handling everything in life. So yeah, it speaks to me a lot. That's why I
Katy
like that
Perry is
song.
an awesome artist, and
I love Katy
One of the
Perry.
artists that I really admire too is Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
If you
Rihanna's
only
really
know
good too.
her Moonlight Avenue album, it's one of my most favorite album of her.
I don't know. I only know a couple of songs. I know of her, like I know her collabs, but I think the song that I like the most is the, with Jessie J.
Yeah,
Uh, I forgot the title of the song. Uh, what's the title? Is it Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and the rapper?
I think it's Bang
Yeah,
Bang.
it's a really nice song though. So
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
like it's
Yeah.
really you really dance to this song. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Anyway, so guys, thank you so much for listening to the Poor Play podcast. Again, my name is Kevin.
And this is Monica.
We hope you enjoyed the deep dives into our lives. We shared a little bit of us. I hope you guys were able to enjoy it. And of course, the story of how advanced mixology started.
Join us next time as we interview award-winning mixologist and whiskey enthusiast Heather Wibbles, also known as Cocktail Contessa. As always, you can head over to advancedmixology.com to read the latest blogs about your favorite alcohol, cocktail recipes, and must-have bartending tools. You can also check out all the links and the resources in the show notes. That's all for this episode, folks. See you next time.
See you guys. Bye bye. Thank you.